They say you need to become an energetic match to your desires in order to manifest them. But what does it actually mean to be a vibrational match or energetic match to what you want? It all comes down to your frequency. Everything vibrates at different frequencies, and our body has lots and lots of different frequencies. We can use that to our advantage in order to tap into our dream life and manifest it. So firstly, I want to point out that being high vibe or high vibration is not going to get you the result that you want. It just won't, because it's only one step out of the whole equation. And that is because the frequency itself is only one part of it. So things like being high vibe, being happy, being abundant, gratitude, and all of those things. Awesome. It gets you closer to your goal. You are already a step further along than being in the scarcity mindset, in the scarcity vibration, but it's not going to get you a specific thing because this frequency is not specific. Here's what I mean. I'll explain it to you in terms of physics as an analogy, and that is also because I've got 23 plus years of experience working with frequencies in real day-to-day life. It's how I apply and translate this knowledge from the physics from 3D world and how it works in the quantum. So think about internet. Internet is a frequency, and there's multiple frequencies that get you to the same result. So we have things like different mobile phone signals, different providers, they have different frequencies that they send the internet over. There is fiber, which is light frequency. There is copper, which also has an electrical signal, different frequency, satellite, you name it, different frequencies, same end result. But if it was just the frequency to provide you with the internet, we would open up our computer and we would see all of the options that are available to us. And then what? They are there, they're in front of you, but you are not benefiting from it. So that's like being in a state of abundance, in the frequency of joy, in the frequency of happiness or whatever. You have access to it, you are in that state, in that vibration, but then you need to bring what you want from that state, a particular result from that state, into your 3D. For example, if you want to be in a state of abundance, you're probably doing that so that you want to make a certain amount of money. So you probably want to make, let's say, 100K in your business. So that is something specific. So here's the catch. How do we get to that specificity so you get to your goal and not just from a state of abundance? So that is what happens with your computer. You have access to the internet, you've got all of your options, and then you make a choice. You click on an app to open up an email so that you can download emails. It's a specific action. You open up YouTube so you can watch a video. So you open up the app, then you type in the video you want, you get that video. So that is information that is being transmitted via a frequency. So the information like video, voice, text, images, all of that is information. Same thing is what we need to do with the quantum frequencies. We have our frequency, we've established like the baseline frequency of what we want, like money frequency, abundance, things like that. Now we need to superimpose information so that the frequency carries that information with it, just like internet. Our internet signal carries information with it. The songs, the videos, the images, it carries it over the frequency. So we need to do the same thing. We need to carry the information over the frequency to send a request in of what we want so that we receive back what we want. So let's go back to YouTube. We open up the app, we type in whatever video we want, we get the information back, specific request, exactly what we want back. However, if our signal is jumbled up, if our information is unclear, we get something unclear back. For example, YouTube, we type in cats, we get a cats video. We type in dogs, we get a dogs video. But if you are typing in everything together, so you'll say cats, and then you think to yourself, hang on a minute, I actually want to get a dog, so let's look up dog videos. You type in dog, then you realize, oh, your apartment's too small, so maybe you don't want a dog. Look up a hamster. Then you think, oh, you know what? You're probably not even allowed to have any sort of pets in your apartment. So you type in new houses. So if you type in all of that in and send that request, what kind of a video do you think will come back? Probably not what you wanted, because the information you sent is all jumbled up. That's the same thing with the quantum frequencies. We sent in jumbled up information, unclear, with resistances, with fears, with doubts. So everything is jumbled up. That's why we're not getting back what we wanted. So that's the second thing. We first align to the frequency, and the second step is to send the information in so that we know what information we are getting back, what information we are drawing out from the quantum and into our 3D, so that we can merge those realities. And here is the tricky part. Our body is what houses the frequency. It's our 3D form through which we operate in the 3D world. So our body has frequencies that it generates, but what actually switches on those frequencies is our mind. Our mind is responsible for switching on the frequency that we want. Everything already exists. The frequencies already exist. You don't need to try and find and go and get this frequency from somewhere else. It's already in you. Everything is already here. You just need to switch it on so that like and like frequency can match. That's the law of resonance. That's the law of attraction. Like frequencies will resonate together. That's why it will match to that reality where this frequency is already active with this information, so that then you can merge those realities, and this reality that you have now will shift to the reality that you want it to be. If you've got any questions, let me know. If you want support in how to master the frequencies, also let me know. Send me a DM. There are different options how you can work with me. We can just do one call where we just dive deep into it and we go through what you need support with. If you want to just learn more about it, so you can learn how you can use it in your life and how you can use this to create things that you want much quicker. That's how I've been able to create 5-figure contracts just out of nowhere. They just came to me, and that's going from making $0 in my business to 5-figure contracts just coming to me. That's how I generated everything on my vision board over the years. So everything that was on there has materialized into my 3D world, and you can do that too. I'm not special. I'm not any different from anyone. I just found out how to do it through an awakening process, through getting downloads, and how I can merge this knowledge from the physics to 3D. You can do that too. I can show you how you can do it. So if you're ready for it, let me know and send me a DM.